Oh, welcome back, my salty brother.
Oh man, is it nice to be at sea level again? Dude, altitude and dry air suck so bad.
Oh, man. And you didn't even go skiing or snowboarding?
No, didn't do any of that stuff. I just tried to tell jokes. Turns out you can get real winded up there telling jokes at high altitudes, though. You're just like, yeah, see, dating's weird, huh?
That's how I came up with the idea. This.
Have you guys ever like looked at mailboxes? Why are they shaped like that? Just doing weird observational.
That's why
I'm gonna get out of breath.
I say the Windy City blows.
And I thought they smell bad on the outside.
And I understand your fear of ships.
Yeah, dude. My lips, I haven't had chapped lips in God knows how long. And as soon as I got there, instantly chapped lips.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot
when
how
you're like, hey,
infuriating
man, I
they
just
are.
got off my 360cc whatever bike.
Yeah, I was just ripping wheelies down State Street. No big deal.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a real engine. It sounds right. You put CC
Yeah.
after a number, they'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you're an enthusiast.
Yeah, dude. That's the funny part. If you go out and hang and try to like hit on a girl, and you just make up numbers about motorcycles, most of them don't know. But if you catch one of them trailer park bitches,
Oh,
who
dude,
grew
you're in
up around
trouble.
dirt
You're
bikes,
real in
dude,
trouble.
you're
Oh,
fucked.
man. Oh, dude. She's like, yeah. You throw out a number, and she's like, oh, you have a mini moped?
Yeah. You're like, I drive a 150cc. Are you just quoting Mario Kart classes?
Yeah, exactly. She's turned to her friends. He's a little slow,
Yeah.
both figuratively and literally.
Yes. Yeah. There are dudes who carry motorcycle helmets around. And hit
Oh, I
on
thought you were
women,
going to say like George Jetson just popping out motorcycles out of their little briefcase.
don't they? That would be sick.
That would be.
That's some Transformers type stuff. I watched the first 3 Transformers this week because I didn't have much else going on and forgot how much those movies rip. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to tell. This is one thing I never picked up on, but was making me laugh so hard because in Revenge of the Fallen, or no, not Revenge of the Fallen. I apologize.
Yeah, Revenge of the
third one.
Sith. Yeah.
Yeah. The third one, Dark of the Moon, which I was weirded out. I always thought it was called Dark Side of the Moon. It isn't. It's
No,
called
that's
Dark
Pink
of
Floyd.
the
It's
Moon.
been copyrighted. They couldn't have it.
I guess. I was like, that's fucking
They
weird.
didn't eat their
Like,
meat, so.
Right. I think they just knew people would correct it to what it should be called, like Pathlothianly or something. That's not the right word I'm looking for there. I don't know why I'm trying to use smart words. You read a couple books and all of a sudden you think you
Yeah,
know more than everybody.
It's like all of a sudden, I don't know. They were mentioning a food title, and I got hungry. It's a Pavlov
I'm trying
theory.
to act like I'm more well-read, but lately all I've been reading about is a book about how these 3 guys changed the swing of baseball. That's a real fucking brain buster up here.
Yeah, exactly. You're like that guy that watched Moneyball for the first time. He's like, guys, I understand baseball in its entirety.
It's about getting on base. Much like sales. If you want to make a sale, you have to get on base.
See, if you got this guy just hitting dingers left and right, you get him wise values high and bring up a slap hitter.
Yeah. I have learned a lot of cool shit about baseball through that book. Damn it. Don't let me get away, though. I want to talk about this Revenge of
The Sith, yeah.
thing. Michael Bay
Explosion.
absolutely disrespected Michael Kubrick in that.
Okay.
Because in the very beginning of Dark Side, they go to the moon, right? It's the whole point. It's the whole point of the movie.
It's a Mike on Mike crime.
It's a Mike on Mike crime, dude. But the whole point is that it's Stanley Kubrick, not Mike crime.
Oh, okay. You said Michael Kubrick.
Did I say Michael Kubrick? Ah, damn. It's Stanley Kubrick. Sorry, I'm getting my directors mixed up. No, he absolutely shits on Stanley Kubrick. Because they go to the moon, right?
Yeah.
And he shoots the whole thing.
But it's
and
on green
recreates
screen.
That. He makes the moon landing look way more real than Stanley Kubrick ever did.
Really?
I was like, damn, you actually look like Buzz Aldrin's on the moon. I mean, he's like, I'm going to show this fucking amateur how well he could have shot the fucking moon landing.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait for the outtakes of the original moon landing to come back. Like, you got him bouncing.
Dude, that's going to be so sick.
And then you see him fuck up the line and walk back normal. Damn it.
He has a Christian Bale freak out. He's like, what's your fucking job?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was just checking the light. Oh, you're just checking the fucking lighting? There's no light in the space, dipshit.
The sun. That's it.
We don't even really fully understand how to create the effect that we're on the moon, and you're fucking it up with lighting.
And where's the face? There's supposed to be a face on this thing.
Yeah, but Bay absolutely fucked Kubrick with that. It's so fun. I was laughing so hard because they're in the movie, though, they're cutting back to people on Earth watching it on TV, in a black and white TV when it happened, right, in like the 60s. And then they're cutting to Michael Bay showing his, the actual shot of them finding the robot ship and stuff on the moon. And it just made me laugh so hard. I was just like, he's absolutely butt-fucking Kubrick right now.
Oh.
Look how real this looks.
Well, I mean, what was it? The Martian?
Yeah.
They made that look that... We've never been to Mars with a person, and they made that look more realistic.
Yeah, that's very true. I don't know if I've ever actually asked you this. Do you think we went to the moon and we just faked a thing to show the American people, or do you think we just didn't go absolutely?
Hear me out. I think we do have a flag there because we crashed, and those people are dead there. Like the real people that got there, we're not mentioning them because they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. Like they shot the flag out first and then crashed.
Yeah, and then they're like, "All right, B team, come here. You guys were there."
Mm-hmm. You're right. Here's our more handsome astronauts that we can use for publicity for years.
Oh man, yeah.
And then Buzz Aldrin can punch a journalist for saying he faked the moon landing.
Yeah, exactly. Buzz, you're gonna be the steadfast person. Neil, you got a stronger jaw. You look like the upstanding citizen. You're taking point.
NASA casts the astronauts like a boy band. You have more of the bad boy personality, Buzz.
You see that? I want all of you South Koreans to realize we set up pop, all right? Your K-pop came in way after.
Yeah.
We had our camps in NASA.
Yes. But yeah, that was fucking making me laugh so hard just thinking about that. So that was my one takeaway from a movie from 2010.
Dude, I watched an older one.
Oh,
I watched American Psycho for only the second time.
The funniest movie I've ever seen. And people say I'm a psycho for saying that. That movie's fucking hilarious if you watch it through a lens of a comedy.
Dude, the odds of hitting somebody with a rotating chainsaw barreling down a staircase is just stupid.
Dude, it's so funny. Well, that's what I tried to explain to my buddies. Is I was like, dude, I sold it wrong. You have to sell it as a horror film first, the first time you see it. Because then once you watch it after the first time and you get the reveal at the end, you're like, oh, yeah. No, that's fucking weird. And then you watch it again at knowing the end, and you go, this is fucking hysterical.
Well, I mean, it was hysterical. Even if it was a horror movie, okay? If you open a closet door and see 6 just bodies on a coat hanger rack, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Also, the movie starts with him at a nightclub, and he's talking to the bartender, and she turns around and he goes,
I want to stab you and play with your blood.
Yeah. I want to cut your eyes out and play with your blood.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The homeless interaction too. It's sad until it's funny until he kills the dog, and then you're like, oh, that's not cool. Nobody cares about the killing of the homeless guy until he kicks the dog.
Yeah, okay, see, I see. There's a fine line there, and you're a speciesist. Okay, you joined PETA.
Yeah, I did, dude. Fuck him.
Oh man,
that dog can serve society in a positive way. I don't know if that bum ever can.
It was so good though. I rewatched that. I was like, oh man, Because knowing the ending and then rewatching it, you're just like, oh,
it's
okay.
everything about it's so funny. After you know that, can we spoil it? Turns out nothing he does is real.
He blows up a cop car with 3 shots.
Yeah,
and he comically looks at the gun and goes,
right. Yeah, he's him doing the hip to be square part. How you can like take that serious? Like he is a murderer, and once you're like, yeah, okay. Once you know the end and then watch him do the hip to be square when he kills Jared Leto, you know right away, like, oh, this is hilariously fake because no murderer is that chippy.
What's crazy is that was like people went back and masturbated to that once they realized how much Leto's kind of in all these movies.
Yeah, it's not a good one. He's a terrible actor. I fucking hate that guy. That is his best acting, is getting an axe to the fucking
But he was
face.
30 seconds away from Mars, just like we probably were from the moon.
Yeah, we were 30 seconds, and then things went terribly wrong.
Yeah, that was the Apollo.
Turns out there's a kraken on the moon, and it pulled the ship down. That's why we haven't been back.
All the sea monsters went to the moon.
The Loch Ness Monster, the kraken, they're just hanging out up there like, what's up?
That's like, speaking of Loch Ness Monster, that was disproven to be a whale's dick.
Oh, yeah. Did they officially prove
that?
They
didn't officially, but you've
theory.
seen you've seen all the photos, like whales when they're doing their like gangbangs that they do to impregnate the female. The ones that aren't participating in the fucking go up and breach and just throw their dick out in the open air. And
Are you telling me they're trying to flash whale watchers?
Oh, they totally do.
Dude, whales are perverts, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
They use the ocean as a trench coat and just flash us.
No, they use it as a trench. They come bursting out of there. This is pornography warfare.
Yeah. That is pretty cool. That's probably the only way like whales can measure how long their dicks are, is by like the open air touching it. They're like, okay, like I felt like it was this high up. That's how their dick size. They're measuring by splash.
They come back down and they're like, hey guys, you see the dry mark?
Yeah. You see the dry mark? Oh, that fucking rules. You're like, yeah. It's the best way that whales measure their dicks. Yeah, I remember I saw that video of somebody breaking that down. It makes sense. It looks like a whale's penis when you see that photo now.
Yeah, after seeing that, I'm like, oh.
But it also is weird that there was a whale ever in that lake.
It is weird, and it's even weirder to think, yo, there was a menage a trois of whales just getting at it in a lake. Mm-hmm. That was mom and dad getting away from the kids and bringing in their best friend, and just like, all right, kids, we're gonna go to the club, which is the lake.
Scotland is the whales' hedonism.
Yeah.
That's where whales are going on vacay. They want some Angus and some fucking
dude.
cum.
If that black and white photo would have been in color, you would have saw discotheque ball lights shooting out of the water. They'd be like, oh!
Who would have thought the Loch Ness was, in fact, the key party for whales?
That's actually just the club name, is the Loch Ness.
Yeah. Loch Ness. Me and your mother are going to step out into the Loch Ness this weekend. Dad, don't go there. We all know what happens there.
I know my sister's not my true sister.
But here's the other question. I guess I also don't know how big Loch Ness is. I know they've scoured the entire thing, it seems like, at this point to try to find this. Wouldn't there also be a whale skeleton somewhere in there?
There would be something.
Yeah. So that's why it's still a theory.
Yeah, I love how
never gonna know.
It's
gonna be a piece of driftwood until somebody goes back in time and like goes there, and at the very moment of that time that was taken, it's just gonna be, we'll never know. I think it's wood. I think it's a fucking piece of wood out in the water.
Who knows? It's stupid. The fact that they're like, these still exist. I'm like, oh, cool. So all those ancient Greek maps that are like, oh, Bessie just comes flopping out of the water and takes people down.
Right. There might have been something there. Who fucking knows? I know. So I went to like the Natural History Museum in Salt Lake, and they have this one fossil of a gator. Nathan, I shit you not, this thing's 30 feet long.
Damn.
Its head is this fucking big. It's almost the size of my wingspan. It is fucking terrifying.
Did you take its head for chubs?
I did. Dude, it is an impressive fucking thing, and it's just, I'm glad that it lived 165 million years ago, because if you saw one of those, I wouldn't feel safe in this house. Like, it could come through this window. Like, no man-made structure stopping that thing.
For real. Like,
dude,
that's a dinosaur.
With armor. Like, gator's skin is, like, fucking impenetrable. Like, isn't that the whole thing on Swamp People, is you have to hit, like, a coin, a target the size of, like, a coin on the back of their neck to actually kill them?
Are you telling me rednecks are actually trained snipers because they have to go for this little spot?
You see the gator here, you gotta hit him right in the back of the head. You got a little coin spot right now. You gotta shoot him right now. Yeah, you have to mafia-style kill a gator in order for it to die.
Oh, damn.
I'm sure it's not the only method, but that's...
I'm sure you could Patrick Bateman it with a hatchet.
Yeah. Dude, trying to fight a gator with a fucking hatchet would be wild.
Oh,
you think you could do it? You think you survive that?
Fuck no. I could run away from it.
Not an axe, a
hatchet. That's what I'm saying.
You
Fuck
have
no.
to do.
You got to be up close, dude. You got to know some CQC real good like. I was watching a video of a dude. What was it?
Could John Jones with a hatchet kill a gator?
Which John Jones are we talking about? The tweaking out
John
one
Bones
running out
Jones.
of his vehicle? Or?
No, man. Fucking cocaine doesn't count. That's a performance-enhancing drug against a gator.
Yeah.
If we get the gator on cocaine, fair fight.
Oh, okay.
Gator's just barrel rolling the whole
on land.
I don't even know how that's possible.
This is crazy. No,
dude, fuck Cocaine Bear. I want to see Cocaine Crocodile.
You know, it's probably happened. Nobody saw it, but it's one of those Louisiana ones. It's like, that one's been eating all the others.
Yeah. That one got some bath salts in it.
Oh, man.
Dude, if you fed a gator bath salts, shit would get wild. That should be the next sequel to Cocaine Bear, is Bath Salt Gator.
You know what? I won't do it, but I'll throw it out there. Swamps are dirty. We probably should throw some bath bombs in it.
That's environmentally friendly.
Yeah, exactly. We're cleaning up the states.
Yeah.
Got algae? Bath bomb.
Maybe if we throw some bath bombs in there, these gators will be less cranky. You know, they'll relax a little bit, just have a little me time.
Yeah, we'll throw
Their
those.
Skin won't be so scaly.
Yeah, we'll throw in those like aroma shower things too while we're at it. Those are calming.
Fuck yeah, dude. That rules.
Oh yeah, dude. I was watching a video. Speaking of alligators, of a guy trying to like show off at one of those alligator shows. Mm-hmm. And he's like, sits on a big one, and there's one to his left that finally just like, what's up? Oh, you're going to put your leg there 3 feet away?
Today's the day, motherfucker.
So he starts creeping up on the leg of that guy, and you just see him kind of swat at him, stand up, and then the alligator he was on bites his leg, turns around and says, that's mine.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand why they get in pits with multiple of them. You're just asking a gang to get the, like, that, I don't know, the confidence. That's why I'm glad those guys all eventually get bit and something happens to them. You can't have that much confidence in life without something happening.
Well, that's why we all go to watch. Secretly, we want to see it happen. It's like, is he going to lose a leg? We're basically the guys in Hot Tub Time Machine waiting for a limb to fall off.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just hoping and praying it's going to happen. Yeah. Everybody loves Steve Irwin, but if you went to his zoo, you were kind of hoping it was going to happen once.
That's right. And then everybody's like, oh, it happened where we couldn't see.
Yeah, everyone's super bummed they won't release the footage. You guys put everything else on, but once an animal finally wins, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Release the Nat Geo tapes.
Steve Irwin's like 120-1, but they won't show his loss. It taints the legacy. That was an exhibition match between that and that Stingray, and it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the same shit that's going to happen if Mayweather ever loses. Exhibition.
Right. It's like the Rocky IV fight, dude. That was an exhibition fight. It wasn't even for the championship. Rocky just did it for the love of the game.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude.
Hell yeah. That's what I watched this weekend, dude. Also, I watched the first 2 Creeds because I want to go see the third one.
Yeah, I saw those are out there. I'm gonna watch those this weekend.
I'm man enough to admit I cried. I cried at the end of the first one.
Oh yeah.
There was one line that got me. I can spoil it for you, but it doesn't give away too much. But I will spoil it for you because you'd be like,
oh, did he go? Bitch. This one's for my pops.
No, it wasn't that one. It was because like the whole setup is
he fighting like Drago's kid? That's all I really want to know.
No, that's in the second one.
Oh, okay.
So the first one, he's just fighting the heavyweight champion of the world. And they do a good job. I won't tell you the whole story, but like they do a good job of like making it so it's not exactly like Creed or Rocky, right? It's its own story, which is cool. But at the end, like I'll tell you this, like he's like a love child of Creed. It wasn't like from his wife, him and his wife. He was like a fair baby.
Oh, okay.
So
he's
like
a carny. He's a fair baby.
He was a fair baby.
You were
grew up on that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, son. We have to tell you were conceived on the teacups.
In between working the balloon popping stand, he would throw shadow boxing in order to learn. He learned by fighting the strongest man.
Your daddy was blowing my back out with this. Good cardio.
No, but so that's like the setup. I just have to tell you that. And then like at the end of the movie, it's like, you know, it's getting like heavy down to it. Like his eyes swollen shut, he can't see, but they're like trying to like figure out a way to like, you know, they cheat almost to let him stay in the fight, right?
Yeah.
But Rock's like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, Creed. You know, what you gotta have to prove, you know? And Creed goes, I gotta prove it. And he's like, what do you gotta prove? He goes, I gotta prove I'm not a mistake. And when he said that, that's when I was like, oh fuck, man, let him fight, Rock.
Yeah, let him fight. Let him fight. Man, he's got more like there for him than I did when I got told I was a mistake.
Yeah.
I just went, damn.
Damn, dude, I was like, but that I don't know why that line. He said that, and I was like, oh fuck. And then as soon as Rock is like, oh, and it gets out of his way and gets out of the court, and then all of a sudden you hear dun 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 dun, dun and I was like, it's gonna fucking happen. I got really fucking pumped. Oh, I'm tearing up thinking about it, dude. Yeah, dude, they play with your emotions, dude. Like that one hit me, and then all of a sudden they hit you with the Rocky theme, and I was like, "You sons of bitches!"
And they finished with him running the steps.
Yeah, exactly. It was, that's where it got me. But the second one's, well, what's funny is my buddy didn't like the second one as much, but I liked the one with Drago's kid. It was a good one. I enjoyed it. It was it's also just a cool dynamic because then you see Dolph Lundgren again and shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so definitely check out those movies. But I just wanted to tell you that because I thought it was funny that I cried during Creed. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
I almost cried on the plane back, I'll tell you that.
Why is that?
I got airport stories if you want those.
Oh, those are always good because it's like, it's... The best way to describe it is a hobo that graduated from being homeless and all of a sudden they're just airport people.
Yeah, well, it's just an airport taxi. It's just a bus. Airplanes are just buses.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just a fancier bus station. And instead of vending machines, you have way overpriced breakfast bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, I never felt like it was more like a bus than this time because I took Southwest, which, not shitting on Southwest, but what made me feel like it was a bus is my flight back. I didn't have to connect to another flight, so I didn't get off the plane to go to another flight.
Nice.
We landed in Denver, waited, and I just had to stay on the plane. They boarded the plane, and then we took off from there. So
you're picking
it
up
was
stragglers.
Yeah, it was like we do making a regular bus stop. Like, ding, ain't anybody getting off in Denver? Fucking hop off.
All right, get on, you fucking potheads.
Yeah. And then you got to change your seat too, which was like,
what?
I was like, yeah. So Southwest isn't assigned seating. That's what's dope.
Hell yeah, you just walk up. I'm first class now, bitch.
Yeah, dude, I did. I walked straight up to the front of the plane. I was like, I am first off of this motherfucker when we get to Des Moines.
Hell yeah.
I will walk out of here like a king.
So you're tossing a coin, business or first? Yeah. Business or first?
Yeah. Yeah. Do I get champagne in business though?
Yeah, true.
But there was one. I just love when people think rules don't apply to them, especially planes because they don't care. They don't care who you are. They, you know.
Oh, please tell me you saw somebody get kicked off.
Yeah, I got flipped. There was a guy. Like I felt sorry for him at first, right? And then by the end of it, I was like, fuck this guy. Because I see this guy get on. First of all, 2 young children.
I'm just picturing the horrible racist tirade that must have gone on.
Yeah, the unfortunate part, if you post a racist tirade on a Southwest flight there, it's like, that's part of the experience. Like, we're not doing shit about it.
Did you guys read the fine print?
It says fucking let it fly.
As long as you don't mention mask anymore, we're good.
Yeah. But he gets on plane with 2 small children, and then his wife, who is on crutches.
Oh, okay.
And
I legit thought you were about to say crack, the way you started that.
No.
But okay, on crutches.
On crutches. So that's why I felt bad for this guy originally, because I was like, man, he's flying with a wife who's injured. You got 2 young kids. You know, he's the one keeping those kids at bay, kind of, because he's the only one. Those kids taking off in airport. You remember little kids in airports, man? They're taking off running. Like, she can't do anything. Also, she couldn't do anything if she was healthy. Women can't catch children when they start off running.
Well, especially after the husband already told her once.
And so I'm like, damn, that kind of sucks. But then he sits down and is right behind me too, of course. I'm like, damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll say this: the kids were fine the whole trip. That was because they were on both flights I was on.
Okay.
The kids were totally fine both times. But what's funny? What's the thing they tell you have to do before takeoff, Nathan? Everybody fucking knows.
Cunnilingus under the blanket. No.
Rub your wife's feet across the aisle.
Clear out the aisle next to with said crutches. So, yeah, buckle up.
Buckle up and put your trays up, right?
Oh, trays. I always forget about
Trays
that.
got to be up,
yeah.
and the seat's got to be in the upright position, because 1 inch back is going to fucking kill you if you hit turbulence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the airbag can't deploy.
Yeah. So, lady comes by and tells you, put up hey, sir, can you put up your tray? Your son's got to put up his tray for us to take off.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, well, if I do that, he's going to be more of a problem probably on the flight or whatever. It's like,
what?
Yeah, apparently his kid was using the tray or something. And, like, he's just going to be more of a problem if you have to put the tray up. And she's like, I love the stewardess. It was, I don't remember the exact words, but it was in the tone of, sir, I don't give a flying fuck.
Oh, I get it, because you're flying.
It's federal it's federal regulation. Put up the fucking tray.
Well, that's your kid. You deal with him, and then she just puts it up for him.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm pretty sure I paused. Like, I saw her walking back and kind of heard and murmuring, and I paused my whatever I was listening to, because I was like, I have to hear what happens. But he was trying to be above everybody else and have the tray out during takeoff.
Oh, okay.
That's not cool. No, fuck that guy. And he was such a twat about it. Like, he even did the thing where she was just like, sir, you have to put up the tray. And he's like, yes, ma'am. Like, he was trying to be, like, respectful, but also being a twat.
Oh, where else is he supposed to use his Play-Doh? He doesn't have his tray anymore.
Yeah, this dude was such a fucking dickhead about it. I fucking hated it. And my favorite thing is then, like, this just shows what kind of person he is. Because then he puts his son's tray up, and I can hear the kid going, well, what are you doing that for? And he's like, well, you heard her, bud. She said we have to do it. Like, he's trying to pass blame off rather than just being like, hey, like, he's not even explaining.
Yeah, he's explaining
like,
rules.
You gotta put it up. Yeah, he's doing this is a guy who's definitely gonna, like, later just reflect politics on his kid as hard as possible.
Yeah,
he's like, we just gotta fucking do that, apparently.
Well,
like,
Dad,
we don't have freedom.
Dad, why didn't you just do to her what you did to Mom last time she didn't do what you want? You could have gave her one of the crutches.
Yeah, when Mom took away your TV tray last time, you broke her ankle.
I've never seen somebody do that without a basketball, but that was pretty impressive.
Okay, you know your kid wants the tray down, right? Here's my thing. You know your kid's going to want the tray down. First of all, it'll be down as soon as you're up in the air. Who gives a shit? It was just weird that he tried to lie to make his kids, like, my kid will behave if you give us special treatment.
Yeah.
Like, that's what pissed me off the most.
Did he say this holding out a $50 bill or something?
Yeah, no shit. The stewardess would have took it at that point.
Yeah. Just walked away.
Or, I'm sorry, sky waitress. Is what they prefer to be called.
Wait, really?
No, I'm fucking around.
I was going to say, what?
That's the more disrespectful
Oh, that would be
term of what I
hilarious,
just
because
said.
then I'd be snapping my fingers if they're waiting. Hey!
Yeah. And but yeah, he was just pawning it off on his kid. But I forgot what my train of thought was. It'll be down in like 2 seconds. But to just try to, like, pawn everything off on your kid there is just so ridiculous. I forget what the point I was going to make is. It's completely gone. But that was one of my airline stories.
Dad, I got a D in class. Well, your teacher wasn't teaching you correctly, and she really needs to step it up. And that's why they're paid so little.
Yeah. The other one I just wanted to bring up that I thought was funny is airport goodbyes are the funniest thing to watch.
What?
When you're walking into the airport?
Who? Other people saying goodbye?
Mm-hmm. I saw a couple, dude. When I got to the Salt Lake airport, just hands wrapped around his girl, like they were going, like they're dancing at the final song of Prom, just tonguing each other down, dude.
Okay.
Like it was the final goodbye. I was like, what, are you going off to war, buddy? Because you're wearing a Patagonia jacket, and I don't think that's where you're fucking heading. I don't think you're heading over to Ukraine right now.
Yeah.
If you're doing any kind of tour, it's of the National Redwood Forest.
The best one I've ever seen was a hug. Okay, I'll miss you, baby. And then the guy legit, once he got out of view, because I was coming around, like you could see him around the corner. Just because you know how it has that like weird rounded edge.
Yeah.
Once he got around that, literally started skipping down. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's got somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get side puss. I'm getting side puss.
And you can't have none.
Yeah. That is that. I wish I would have saw it, but I did see that guy in line later, like behind me in the going through TSA, and I wanted to turn around and be like, "Hey, buddy, what branch do you serve? You sure we're thinking about like your girl, like you weren't gonna see her for a whole fucking 8 months?"
Oh, dude, he was just like, "Keep making out. I'm bricked up. I gotta hide this."
Yeah, I can't go through TSA like this.
That metal detector will go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ever since I got that rod put in my dick so I could get a hard on, TSA is a lot weirder.
I saw a video where Jesse Rhodes. Is that the porn star?
Jesse Rhodes? Maybe.
I think
don't
so.
know
I think it
dudes'
is.
names.
But
I only know the one and only Johnny Sins.
Oh, no, it's a chick.
Jesse
Rhodes, whatever. And she was saying like there's a dude that a lot of them have like penis injections, and there's several that have like robot dicks.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think you're talking about a Bella Danger.
No.
I saw that interview.
No.
I saw another one where it was another porn star.
Oh.
Damn. These bitches are just spreading secrets now. We got to stop letting them do porn podcasts now. They're just going to call all these dudes out.
They're calling them out. Meanwhile, those guys are like, hey, I never have to get tested.
Right. Isn't it funny how
auto cocks roll out?
Transformers bigger in her eyes. Shooter in her eyes.
You can't say Transformers anymore because with robot dicks that might you're towing a line.
No, it is funny that that porn stars, when it comes to the females, like they can get ass plants and like tit jobs and all that stuff, and nobody really bats an eye about it or calls that out. But now all of a sudden, dudes have fake dicks, and people are like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you get
that
one fake dick, and everybody's against you. What the hell?
Yeah. Dude, there's a huge double standard here.
It's crazy.
And I'm telling you, it's huge. It's about 12 inches of a double standard.
And about 1 quart of load.
Yeah.
The fucking what was I saw Buff Bagwell even did a porn.
Buff Bagwell?
You don't remember him?
What
was it? Bagwell? WCW? It was like Scott Steiner, big dude, and then you also had Buff Bagwell was the other guy. Always wore a top hat.
Yeah, okay, I remember who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
He did a porn?
Yeah.
That's a common thing for wrestlers to do at this point.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, is that
any?
I mean, same look. Got the Caesar cut with a pencil thin goatee. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You just gotta hit him with a Macho Man when I do that. I'm gonna do that next time I have sex. I'm just in it while I'm like when
you're about to finish.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Here comes the cream of the crop.
I'm gonna snap into your Slim Jim.
You're gonna snap my Slim Jim. I don't need to go back to the hospital. No.
Oh, Miss Elizabeth.
That would cause a problem. Oh, dude. You know, I do want to bring this up, and it's a good segue because we're talking about boning down and stuff,
Yeah.
How would you like to try to bone someone down but also get a car in the process, Nathan?
Oh, damn, I have a story close. But what kind of car are we talking?
Oh, dude, let me read you this ad. I got this as a ad on Instagram. Which makes I've been looking for a car. Yeah, I know I told you about this. And if my phone is listening, this is the weirdest way they've ever tried to advertise a car to me. Because this one says, need a car, date, in quotations, our son. And I was like, damn, I got to be gay to get a car now? Prices are really high.
What's the resale value on this?
Yeah. I mean, if I drive it off the lot and it's worthless afterwards, I don't know.
How far are we talking here? Can I play the ever faithful we must wait to get married card?
But here's the ad as it reads. So that's just the picture, and it has an email address, which we should almost email this and just fuck with this email if we can. It's dateourson@gmail.com. Listeners, go fucking make a catfishing profile and get yourself a new car, okay?
Oh, dude.
Let me tell you, this is what it is. Date our son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And get a car. He's a smart but socially very shy. Date him and bring him out of his shell before he leaves for college. In exchange, we will give you a 2004 Buick Regal.
A Buick, damn, dude.
A Buick. You get a Buick.
Regal,
by the way.
only one driver and one death in the vehicle.
Right. It's a clean, rust-free, only 40,000 miles on it, Nathan. Serious inquiries only.
Yeah, it's because a grandfather died in it.
Yeah. Dude, my car is a 2005. Now imagine me dating some dude for a few months, get his confidence up.
Okay.
And then I get an older car.
How'd you get our son out of show? Well, I gave him some Molly, some weed, and then we partied, he met people. Now I'm going to go drive this corpse wagon out back.
Dude, how great is it that you imagine explaining where you got your new car from?
every time he
nice
sees it.
whip, Wade. Where'd you get that thing? Just fucking start dating this new guy, Jeremy. Wait, what was that? Pause. Pause.
Don't worry, I'm driving his memory of his grandfather.
No, dude, it's not like that. See, I'm not really gay. I'm pretending to be gay to get a car.
Yeah.
If you're pretending, sodomy doesn't count.
You smoke, you understand.
Oh, dude, what I like about this is this. Okay, I sent this to you, but you didn't see it, and it's because the ad got removed. Because it's clearly a fucking scam. Like, there's a couple spelling errors in this thing.
Okay.
But it's which makes it even
Instead of
funnier.
saying, it doesn't say Buick, it says Bic.
Yeah. A Bic Regal. I don't know how this Bic from 2004 still writes, but it writes great. I made this whole ad with it. I wrote, my son need a car, date my son.
Yeah, it's even cheaper than that. It's like, oh, actually, it's just a lighter. That's all I got.
Dude, I wish this ad was real, because how cool would it be that you're just this guy's son and you're scrolling through Instagram and somehow this pops up in your feed and you're like, that's mom and dad's car. Wait, what? I'm fucking socially shy? What?
No, that has to be friends fucking with somebody, just like we used to do on Reddit back in the day when you could just put on those classified ads and you just put the worst shit with the worst picture of them.
Oh, yeah, that's always good, dude. God damn, those were fun times. Before people had moderators and fucking tried to stifle fun.
Oh, moderators, yeah, a.k.a. fun police.
Yeah.
Oh, you're clearly having fun here. You must leave.
I can't wait till AI starts being the fun police on the internet. The world's going to suck.
Oh, it was great. Back before they didn't get mad at you for doxing because it was just fun between the boys. Hey, you got a full voicemail box? Wow.
I still don't understand the whole doxing situation. I guess like you have to have malice for the reasoning of putting out their information. Because there's a lot of ways you can find
there's
people's
different
information
variants of
without
doxing, though. There's doxing where you give out all the information. Just giving out somebody's phone number. I mean, you can go change that at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, but But I'm just saying most of that kind of stuff is public information. Like, you can find, if you own a house, you can find people's addresses and shit based off of their county websites and shit.
Yeah, go back in time, somebody gets a yellow book. I've been doxxed!
Yeah. Yeah, technically, Yellow Pages has been doxing people for fucking years.
Yeah, exactly.
I never consented to have my name and number in a phone book.
Yeah, exactly. They put your address, everything in there, man.
Yeah, that's right. And that you're listed next to all of the other Scott Johnsons.
Oh, yeah. There's
identity theft happening.
Your
right
only
next to your
saving
name.
grace is if you only had, like, initials of your first name, and there's just a giant list of them. You're like, you gotta guess the right one, fucker.
Yeah. Time to play. Time to dial a lot of people and piss off a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but this was so funny to me that this is an ad for a car that definitely nobody wants. I just want to know what the scam is, though. You know? Because they're having people email trying to get a car, right?
Yeah.
What information can you get just from a random email? That's what I want to figure out.
From a random email? It depends, because then, that's where you get into, like, the phishing emails.
Yeah, it's got to be when you send it, like, you're like, I'm interested in dating your son to get the car, and somebody's like, okay, well, why don't you fill out this information? And there are going to be dumb enough people where there'll be a social security number thing in there, and someone's going to be fucking stupid enough to fill it out.
Yeah, that's like what's going on right now with all the AI shit, where people are calling and be like, Grandma, I've just gotten pitfalled into the jail. I need all your information. They're giving it out. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, yeah, old people are falling for that shit hard, especially because if you were smart, your grandkids never call you anyway. You should know that that's a scam.
You don't, let alone visit. Fuck.
That happened to Grandpa.
What? Somebody just called and tried to...
They tried to pawn themselves off as Jake.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they called Grandpa, and they said it was Jake, and he was in jail.
Well, there's a red flag right there.
Right, and Grandpa's like, well, what are you in jail for? And they go, drunk driving. And right away, like, Grandpa was like, what? Jake doesn't drink. Grandpa was like afraid, like all of a sudden Jake hit rock fucking bottom and went straight to the booze, dude.
Grandpa, I'm spiraling out of control. I don't know what's up and down anymore. I've taken
I lost all my money in World of
things.
Warcraft. Everything's falling apart.
Oh God, they stole my loot box from the treasury, and I've just taken to hard drugs.
Dude, it was. But then this is my favorite part is like he's asking Grandpa for like $2,000 for bail or something, right? That's what this guy's trying to scam him, right? And Grandpa, I don't have that money, Jake. I can't do it. You're gonna have to call your dad. Like, he's still talking to him. Like, so then, but eventually, like, whatever happens, they either disconnect or whatever. But Grandpa still thinks it's Jake. Apparently, whoever called him sounded enough like Jake on the phone to make Grandpa actually think it was him. And so he calls Dad and goes, "Hey, Jake just called me. He's in jail for drunk driving." And Dad's like, "What the fuck?" And he calls Jake right away. And then all of a sudden Jake goes, "Hey, Dad, what's going on?"
I'm in jail with my cell phone.
Just hanging out. Playing Sonic Rings on my phone right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was there, but I got out for sexual favors. So we're all good now.
Right. Just the fact that for us it's hilarious because luckily it was pretty harmless and nothing happened, but it's so funny to think of somebody trying to get our brother who's never drank in his fucking life scram Grandpa out of that. Yeah, the AI shit though is scary.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be way weirder.
Yeah,
I don't know how they're gonna.
No, it's gonna be crazy. Well, a lot of
that's why you just don't pick up phone calls, dude.
I just never pick up from anybody I don't fucking know. Leave a message.
That's when it's going to get crazy, is when they start somehow figuring out how to make fake ones look like they're people you know who call you.
Yeah, but those, if they're asking where you're chill, be like, yeah, let me call you back.
Yeah. Hey, let me call you back real quick.
No. It's like, go fuck yourself. Click.
Click. Sir, do not do that. That is my favorite. You ever watch hackers getting fucked over on the internet?
Oh, when they break kayfabe and all of a sudden, you know what? Fuck you.
What are you doing? Sir, do not click on that.
Do not click. I will fuck you bloody. Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, don't hit this button. This button right. No, I hit it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the fucking best.
Oh.
I live for those videos now. That if I feel like I'm having a bad day, I go watch one of those.
They're great.
Instantly, I'm like, man, I'm not doing as bad as that guy.
Oh no, the best one I've seen was where he like tapped into the security camera at wherever they actually were, and started calling them their real names as they got on the phone.
Oh, those are the best.
Oh, and it's what? Excuse me, sir. What did you say? And he's like, this, and you live here, and they're like,
Yeah, dude. Then my favorite is whenever you hear them right at the end before they hang up or try to disconnect, and they just go, burn everything, burn it. They just are like, fucking crash it all.
We're fucked.
Oh, man. They just have all sorts of farms over there, dude. It is nuts how they get away with that. There's got to be more of them here somewhere.
Maybe.
I would think in some capacity there's got to be less internet security over there, which is why it's easier.
There's got to be. There's no FTC to monitor any or whatever. Yeah, would it be the Trade Commission? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't really know.
But
yeah. But yeah.
Yes. Speaking of overseas and fucking earlier, dude.
Yeah.
Taiwan is now investing in tourism to pay you to visit.
Taiwan?
Yeah, Taiwan. So they're
Taiwan. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid and I can't remember. Is Taiwan a country or is it a city?
It's a country.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. My brain I could not pull it out. Like, it's like, is it a fucking... Much like these guys going there for tourism, they couldn't pull it out. I was like, what is the thing?
I mean, if you look at it as a city, view it as Florida. Anywhere.
Okay.
It's just...
Okay. So they're paying for tourism to come.
Yeah, dude. So they're paying...
That seems like the opposite of what tourism does. Like, you're supposed to have tourism to make you money, not spend money to have people visit you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But they're heavily invested in you reusing this money on their ladyboys. So...
Okay.
They get all these... What is it? 5,000 new Taiwan dollars, so equals out to 164 American, or 20,000 for a group, or a group of, it doesn't say four. It just says a group. But that's $654.
So that's for your trip? They give you like a...
For just showing up there.
Just showing up.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, they're saying there's some 500,000 foreign vacation goers are set to benefit from this plan. And they just opened their borders last October, so time to go, ladies and gentlemen. You can go there and give sweet, sweet promises to all those people out there like, you're too good for this place, baby. Yeah, I could take you away for all this.
This makes sense now. They took a pretty big PR hit, or they've been getting hit pretty hard with with the pedophiles are definitely.
R. Kelly really took over that place.
Yeah, he did. Well, the pedophiles not being able to come over really probably fucking crashed their economy.
Yeah, well, they're inviting you to come over there hard now.
Yeah, now everybody's got a moral dilemma. You know, there's an entire country being propped up by pedophilia. And they're like, do we let all these people suffer because these guys got to get their rocks off?
Yeah, dude. It's like fucking crazy what's going on. And it's funny because the more I hear about the people that go to Taiwan, the more the Venn diagram overlaps with people that got rejected by strippers. It's the same people that go, I could get you out of here, and they get turned down by the stripper, and then they go over there, and these people are like, don't say that. Are you serious? Take me with you. Put me in your luggage.
Yeah, no, it's just they're doing cartwheels. They're doing that Venn diagram does cartwheels.
You just made it sound like they're picking them off the little conveyor, like people pick sushi. Just like, that one.
Well, they're like, people are just like baggage claim over there. They just they're just like, I'll take that one.
Was that one lost? I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this makes more sense now that they're trying to, because they've been closed for so long. They just opened up in last October.
Yeah.
Damn. When was this article written too? By the way, I'm just kind of. March.
Yeah.
So
that's
fucking literally
very
6
recent.
days ago. Yeah. So they've only had their borders open for like 3 or 4 months, or like 5 or 6 months now.
Yeah, so they're saying, they're asking how far the money would go, and they're saying it's go pretty far. A week-long escape could cost you less than the same time spent in many European destinations, about $84 a night in a 5-star hotel room. So if you're all right with slumming it, dude, I bet it's only like $10 a night.
Oh, dude, pennies.
Oh, dude, you're down there doing it.
Yeah.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That is. What? Okay, I do want to point this out. This is why I'm like really confused. So they're gonna give that money, right? To, they're basically giving you money to come.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come, all right.
They're giving you money to come down there, and it's got to
just
be
quit saying come. I'm gonna pop.
It's got to be taxpayer money.
No, there's no chance. What? Are you kidding? Have you seen that? No, no. Where they're getting this money is from past purveyors of their population.
It's got to be taxpayer money, because like the whole point of this is the government for some reason has too much money. They're not getting tourism, so they don't have the way to funnel their money probably somehow. So they have to give it to these perverts to then go spend and put it in circulation.
The rich and powerful are going to the new Epstein country and having fun.
Yeah, what's their president look like? Oh, he's a tall Jewish man. Like, what? Huh? How'd that happen? Where'd he come from?
His name is Jedediah Epstein.
That doesn't really sound like a Taiwanese person.
Nope. Born and raised. Trust me, we got papers.
Dude, but it just shows a little bit more to me how much of a Ponzi scheme government is, because it's like the government's trying to wash money. Because then you give it to these guys, they go spend it, but then it goes into the population's pocket, but then it's taxed, and then it goes right back to the government. You see what I'm saying here? It's just they're just like, if we just keep fucking.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shuffle this around, and then we're gonna give it to Americans who will unknowingly give it to our cultish like sex clubs, which come back to us washed.
Yeah, perfect.
They'll all be stiff dollar bills.
I bet the locals are pissed. Like, they're giving foreigners stimulus money. Yeah,
exactly.
And they didn't get a fucking dime during that COVID.
He showed up and made a month's worth of living for me? What the fuck?
What the fuck? And now I have to make this guy food? This sucks.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. He ordered your kids.
It'll be stored in an electric ticketing card, which can be used to pay for food, accommodations, and other travel expenses during this. Oh man, Taiwan's creating fucking Disney bucks for their country. This only works here.
Gotcha.
Oh, they kicked us out of Florida, so now we're going to a country where they'll let us do whatever we want. Fuck you, DeSantos.
We're going to get real goofy.
Dude, they are literally creating gift cards for the country.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's like Target, but you can only use it for sex trafficking.
Those perverts are going to be ordering their sex out of vending machine where people pop out of.
That's probably why they did it. They put it on a card, so it was like, hey, now you can't do illegal shit with it. But guess what? If it's still cash money on that card and you want to leave, you
got it wrong. Card. Okay, that card actually is a punch card. After you fill it up, you get one free.
Oh man, that you're gonna watch locals be stealing those from the vacationers.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless it's tied to those people, then it's like tracking.
Oh,
I don't know.
Because it's Taiwan. I see what you did.
Yeah. The government. What if they're just like, actually, they do what Disneyland does. We actually have a bracelet you get to use, and you just walk around and scan that, and it'll be added to your bill. And it's like that's how they're tracking the foreigners while they're there.
Dude, it's
and that's how they know how to go videotape you in certain places you shouldn't be.
Yeah, and it's funny because it is a country, but if like the leader of China heard me say that, I'm now hated.
No, that is true. Yeah.
No sovereignty.
We here at Who Gives a F really find the Chinese government to be very cool and very proud and very strong.
I love that Guns N' Roses album.
Yeah. We should get ahead of that right now and do our formal apology too.
Oh, okay. Let's go learn the language. Let's be like John Cena.
Here's me and Nathan doing our apology video. I just insert a fucking video
of
of
John Cena. Perfect Mandarin.
Yeah, perfect. I'll just put our face over it, dude. Here, Nathan, just move your mouth up and down, and I'll just AI our fucking apology in Mandarin.
That's a dick in my mouth. Okay.
Damn, dude. I can't believe they created Disney bucks for their country.
That's crazy, dude.
How long until we do something like this?
Until China and Russia unify and take over everything, sure.
True. There at some point there's got, as much as like it already does exist, kind of, right? But when is a once unified currency gonna happen? That will happen at some point.
Yeah, it's called Bitcoin.
Yeah, you wish, bud. They will never let that happen.
We're taking over the market.
Why do you think it keeps crashing randomly?
So you can.
Why do you think it's being manipulated?
Hey, I can't help it. We're having fire sales. A little bit here, a little bit there.
Not really. It's been fucking expensive for a long time. I am still out half of the money I've spent on Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, it hurts.
It sucks.
Everybody. Yeah,
luckily, I'm not that deep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not in that deep.
Yeah.
Luckily. Yeah, you fucked up.
Dude, I'm like a fucking addicted sports gambler on a bad beat. It's still down. If you just keep buying in while it's low, you recoup your losses.
My kid was going to go to Harvard. Now it's looking like Iowa Western Community College.
For 1 semester and 1 semester only. You take the classes you really need.
Yeah, you literally take these. You're not going to get a degree, but you will at least get the knowledge. They can't steal that from you. Actually, we're not even going to pay for it. We're just going to have you sneak into classes.
They don't check.
They don't. I watched a whole video about a kid who became a very successful programmer, and all he did was go to MIT, and he would just walk into the classes and listen. And he learned how to code doing that.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, I never paid for a fucking dime of school. I just learned how to do that. And then plus he's like, and you can also watch a shit ton of these lectures on Google and on YouTube, which you can. So you can get a Harvard-level education without the degree on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, that is true. That is very true.
It's nuts. So I'm surprised more people aren't doing it, to be honest.
Yeah. No, 100%. That is 100% true. But
yeah,
the last thing I wanted to mention before we get out of here, dude, I didn't even know this guy. This Brian Johnson, he's some tech mogul who spends $2 million a year to keep his body in shape. He's trying to look as young as possible, trying to find the fountain of youth.
Okay.
He's trying. His ultimate goal is to achieve the teenage body. Like the body you had between basically 18 to 22. That level of
body sucks.
Well, that's what he's going for, dude. $2 million a year.
Sorry, brother. You're fucking. That body type sucks. I didn't like my body at 8. If you told me like right now, you're like, Wade, you can go back to your body at 20 years old, I'd be like, that fucking sucks. I look like shit.
Yeah. Well, what's worse is, so he's 45. He's been doing all this, and he's getting all this work done. They're taking like his blood. They're making sure everything, what he eats, all this stuff. He's got all his organs. He's 45. He's got all his organs like they look like they're the low 30s age-wise.
No shit.
So whatever he's doing is working. It's great. So he's gotten fit. He's lost all his weight. He's looking younger. His skin's better and all that. And then he finds out his fiance has breast cancer and decides, I'm going to kick her to the curb and sign this agreement. You don't get any money, and move on and start dating an 18-year-old.
That's gross.
Gross?
Or the coolest goddamn movie.
I was going to say legend, dude. It depends on what side of the coin you fall. Are you following Andrew Tate? Legend.
Yeah. He was definitely watching some Andrew Tate.
Oh, dude, he's doing all sorts of shit.
He's only been with this woman for 3 years, though. The one he broke up with.
Yeah. After she got breast cancer, though. That's the hard one, dude. He's like,
that is.
How would you feel, honestly, like, real talk, if you were like, man, all right, I've had enough. Me and my boys have been talking about it nonstop. Nobody can stand her. My family doesn't like her. I'm going to call it off. I just got to find the right day this month. Okay, I'm going to fall it out. Honey, I
have to get something off my chest. Oh, that was not the term.
Okay, well, let me go first. I just had a major thing from the doctor's office I need to tell you about. He's like,
yeah.
Ooh. Phrasing.
Wow, that cuts deep, honey.
Oh, well, now there's 2 things we both didn't want to say that we have to.
Did he say? Did he give the reasoning? Is that he dumped her because of breast cancer?
No, it just happened to coincide with after she got breast cancer.
Oh man, that would have been funny.
So he claimed,
yeah, or it wouldn't be funny, but it'd be horrible if he walks up like, "Yeah, turns out you're genetically like not superior, so I can't have."
So here we go. Johnson claimed he needed to know her past exploits. He wanted the little black book.
Yeah,
is what he wanted. And he was concerned about suffering any reputational risk as a result of her having been with or dating other men, even though he had been dating and sleeping with a myriad of women after his divorce and before meeting her.
That is, okay, I do want to point this out because this guy's all about health and fitness and longevity, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think sleeping around with a ton of women is helping your longevity. You're opening yourself up to a lot of risks.
No, that's cardio.
Possibly.
It's cardio. I'm working out.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of studies that show if you're in committed relationships, it turns out, you're doing all right.
No. So what happens is I don't always have a pool, but I always need to get strokes in. So, hey, you make it do.
Stroke.
He's just so rhythmic.
Oh, man. Well, not a good sign for this guy.
I don't know, man.
Well, honey, I found out you're a Cancer, and I'm a Libra, so this just isn't going to work out.
I read the horoscopes just don't align. You're throwing my chakras out.
You're a Cancer, I'm a Libra. Libras need to be more balanced, and if you're going to have like one tit bigger than the other, I can't have that.
No, babe, that wasn't a play at what you got. I'm just saying your sign is a Cancer.
Yeah. Good God, dude. What a piece of shit.
Oh, he is, but
I wonder. Maybe she's just having a bad week. Like this is from the New York Post, so like I wonder if the title's a little more salacious because you said it would just coincide. I wonder if it happened like just after. I really would like to know the timeline. Did she just like happen to get broken up with and then find out she had breast cancer?
No, it says after. Like, so there's talk.
She found out after.
No,
so
they
he
found
broke up
out
with her
before.
After.
And then he broke up with her after. Yeah.
Damn, dude. That is. You gotta wait a little bit. I wonder how long the time frame was.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He walks in the fucking apartment. You're out.
Well, it's great because during their relationship, she was saying he had flings with more than a dozen women during the relationship, paid for prostitutes, pursued women through sugar daddy apps. That's a thing?
Sugar daddy apps?
Dude, the only sugar daddy apps around here in the Midwest are, hey, I will buy you candy.
Yeah. And that's the support.biz.
$1 at a time.
Yeah. No, sugar daddy apps are a very, very real thing. Those people, they just want to be around these younger girls, and they just get paid for it. I still don't understand how it's not legally prostitution.
I mean,
I really don't.
Kind of is.
It is. No, it's 100% prostitution. You're paying this girl to hang out with you who would otherwise never hang out with you.
Yeah, who high chance something's going to occur.
Yeah.
For a monetary extra payment.
Right. I don't know. It's the sugar daddy apps are weird. Also, then that's what's crazy to me about some people is she stayed with this dude knowing that he had done all these other things, but still stayed with him up until this point.
Yeah, because
and probably thinking that if something like this catastrophic would happen, he would be a good partner and be with her and like support her through this time. And he wasn't even supporting you during the times where you were healthy.
That's true.
I don't get this fucking logic.
It's weird. Every time of the month I have, he's always out of town for that week.
You're right. Yeah. And he always goes to San Diego and wants to go deep sea diving, but he says I can't go.
Last year he took a 2-month sabbatical to Taiwan.
Yeah, he says they have a cool new structure about paying you, but I've never got to go and experience
He said he had to pay up front, but recouped all the money while he was there.
He implemented some kind of new gift card system for the country. You know where there aren't any gift cards accepted, Nathan?
Punagame.com. Woo! Check that out. Monday through Friday, hot content for your ear holes, ladies and gents. But before you do anything further, please go to Punning Game's own little channel brought to you on YouTube by Comic Wade Taylor. All one word. Make sure you search that. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor, where you can check out clips from this show, full episodes of Not Worth the Time, and clips of that man's comedy special, My Wild Horses. Check that out. But all that fun stuff right there. Again, Comic Wade Taylor on YouTube. But back on punandgame.com, you can check out all of that stuff and more and get some merch.
That's right, guys. Head over to the Pun and Game shop where you can get yourself t-shirts, hoodies, and all sorts of cool shit to support your favorite website here at punandgame.com. So get your favorite hoodie to represent your favorite show. Get a Who Gives a F one, man. You love the show. Fucking do it. Do it. And you'll like it. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout. Guys, I'm going to be doing some shows here soon. That's what's fun and exciting. I love doing stand-up comedy. Just got back from Salt Lake City doing stuff out there. Shout out to Wise Guys for letting me come out there. But if you want to see me coming up here soon,
go to Taiwan,
Iowa. I will not be going there for obvious PR reasons. Go to but Keokuk, Iowa, September. God, I suck at plugging dates. March 18th, Keokuk, Iowa. I'm going to be down there with Sam Hershock, and it's going to be a great time. So come out to that. That'll be a good one. And then March 24th, I'm going to be in Council Bluffs, Iowa, returning home, doing the showdown at the Third Base Bar and Grill. Come out to that one. April 5th, I'll be in Des Moines, Iowa at Peachtree Brewing Company in downtown, so come to that. And then it's April 14th or 15th. I'll be at the Peachtree Brewing Company in Knoxville, Iowa. So come out to all of those if you want to come out. That's going to be a fun show. So I'll see you guys at all those.
Also, be sure to check out the Taiwanese down at Yuck Yucks at the local strip. You can check out Monday through Friday. Wade's going to be performing at 9 p.m. till 11. 2 back-to-back shows a night. Check it out with your punch cards. All right, we're out. Peace.
Listen, if you want to go get your breast cancer reduced, I don't care. But here's the money for Taiwan. You can get a better deal out there. Who gives a